Hi everyone and welcome to a new episode of Life at Moviri. I'm Joanna Perjok and I'll be your host for today's event. With these live streams, we want to give you some insights in what means Moviri, the work we do, and of course the people that make the magic happen. Moviri is a company that has 4 business lines. That means performance engineering, analytics, IoT, and cybersecurity. All these teams build a solution and software for some of the most demanding and largest enterprise organizations in the world. To tackle these challenges, we rely on the passion and the determination of our team members. Today, we'll talk with Alessandro Tonali from our performance engineering team. Hi, Alessandro. How are you?
Hi, Joanna. Hi, everyone. I'm fine.
Alessandro is a consultant in the performance engineering team. That means that he is very skilled in techniques such as load testing, performance analysis, benchmarking, and data visualization. All big words, but today we're going to find out what they mean. Alessandro, we want to make you some questions in order to discover more about performance engineering, the work you and your colleagues do in Moviri. Are you ready?
Of course.
Okay, so let's start from the beginning. Can you tell us something about yourself?
Of course. I'm a computer science engineer. I studied in particular with a focus on big data and artificial intelligence. And in my second year of university, I decided to go to Shanghai Jiao Tong University for a double degree.
Wait a minute. Not everybody goes to China. That sounds like an experience. Can you tell us something about it?
Of course. It was a real nice experience. I had the chance to go and get in touch with a different culture, with a different way of even teaching. It was a year full of new things learned, and I think it was very life-changing.
That sounds great. But what about Moviri? How did you find out about us?
Right after I came back from China, I got in touch with a group of students that were making some research projects with our CTO, Paolo Cremonesi. As soon as I got to know their research line, I was impressed with the new technologies that they used and their experimenting of new topics in computer science. So I decided to get in touch with the team of Moviri. We had a chat. We found out that both of us were at the same interest, so we decided to make me join the company.
Okay, you're very lucky. Not everybody finds the company they want to work for during their university years. I know that you've joined Moviri in March 2020. That was under a national lockdown. How was it?
Yes, at the beginning I was very scared because I was starting a new work, a new life experience, and I was very afraid of this lack of social interaction. But as soon as I joined the company, I found out all my colleagues were doing their best to make me feel in a familiar environment, helping me with this new situation. So at the end, it was very smooth.
Was it strange the first day you came to the office?
At the first day, it was very nice, I remember, because I finally had the chance after 6-7 months of talking virtually to see physically my colleagues, to have a coffee with them, to go and chat. So it was, I think, really nice.
Okay, so which one do you prefer best? Working from the office or working from home?
I think both of them are very good. Balancing them makes you able to balance your social life, your personal life, your work tasks. So I guess splitting them is very perfect.
I know that you can do this right now, and of course that won't change with the upcoming Moviri Flex Work policy, something that we're very proud of. But now let's get down to business. Can you tell us what performance engineering means and what it does?
Performance engineering is a very wide field. Normally, our main goal is to keep the client's application reliable and responsive, and we reach this objective by monitoring their infrastructure, making load tests, and making sure that even their new application, when they go to production, they don't bring some drawbacks. They keep the quality that was tested in the first application.
Okay, I imagine that this explanation sounds pretty clear to you. Can you give us an example from a real life example?
Of course. For example, I've been working many projects with e-commerce. And those e-commerce, they rely on a few days of the year for their income. So it's crucial that in those days, which are like Black Friday, the days where some new products get in stock, for example, PlayStation 5, they need their application to be reliable, their site to be responsive in order to let the clients buy from their site and not lose their clients. So every time we do these projects, we work on our client to make sure that in this day, which is very critical for their business, their application will be perfect and they will not have a responsiveness problem. Also, sometimes we even work from them to detect in their infrastructure some parts that are not maybe useful, that are not needed, and we work to make capacity planning projects to save their costs.
Okay, it sounds like you have your hands pretty full. What about any cool project that you are working on or that you have worked on in the past few months?
In the past months, I've been working on a really nice project, I think, with the banking industry. We made a correlation between their income and their IT infrastructure problem that they experienced. And we found out that every time their application had some slowness, every time their IT infrastructure had some problem, the business was observing a drop in incomes. So we made this correlation, we detected the main pain points of the infrastructure and the root causes of the problems. And after we solved it, we saw that the business was working in a way more stable environment, that they didn't experience anymore those kind of drops.
Okay, that sounds very interesting. Alessandro, thank you for joining us. I'm sure that your story is something that all Movirians can relate to. Thank you for joining us, and please make sure that you follow us on LinkedIn and don't miss our next LinkedIn Live event. See you next time. Bye!
Bye!